Hi there, I'm Scott,
And I'm Carrie.
and we're the owners of Colorado Lending Team.
As the new year approaches, we wanted to share with you where the mortgage and housing markets currently stand and what to expect in 2025.
2024 was another tough year for real estate. As we end the year, total home sales are expected to be at their lowest level since 1995. The good news is that if you currently own a home, year over year appreciation in Colorado is between 2% and 10% depending on the location. Also, Realtor.com has just predicted that Colorado Springs will have the hottest real estate market in 2025, with an increase in home sales of 27.1%. You might be hearing a lot of doom and gloom about home values crashing. That may be true in some markets such as Austin, Texas, and some cities in Florida, but it's not the case in Colorado.
One of the reasons that home value increases have slowed down is an increase in housing inventory. After record low inventories in 2022, we're seeing many more homes being listed for sale these days. You may hear about record increases in homes listed for sale, which is true on an annual basis, but we still have fewer homes for sale today than we did a decade ago. There are about 1 million fewer homes for sale in Colorado than in 2013, and Colorado's population has grown by 600,000 people in that same time frame.
Now let's talk about interest rates. 2024 started with an average interest rate of 6.1%, and by May it had risen to 7.22%. From there, rates started dropping, and by September, rates had dropped to 6.09%. The Federal Reserve started cutting short-term rates on September 16th, with a 0.5% decrease, followed by additional cuts in November and December. So far, the Federal Reserve has cut short-term rates by a full percentage point. This is great for rates for things such as credit cards, home equity loans, car loans, and other short-term loans, but unfortunately they don't directly affect mortgage rates. Interestingly, since the Fed started cutting rates, mortgage rates have gone up by almost 1%. The main reason for this is that it appears that inflation is not contained, and bond markets are planning on interest rates to be stuck at a higher level. Inflation continues to be an issue, making things we buy much more expensive.
The way a lot of consumers are dealing with these higher costs are by putting day-to-day expenses on credit cards. Credit card debt is at its highest level in history, and Colorado residents have the 11th highest credit card debt in the country. The average rate on these credit cards is over 23% a year, and people that are 30 days or more late on paying their credit cards are at 13-year highs.
As we mentioned, the rate cuts are good for loans such as HELOCs and second mortgages. So what does this mean for you? It means that if you're a homeowner, you may be able to use the equity in your home to consolidate debt and make your monthly payment much more affordable. In fact, we just closed a loan this week, and we're able to save a client over $2,000 a month by consolidating their bills into one easy payment. If debt has you stressed out, please reach out for a consultation.
Another popular option with HELOCs and second mortgages is remodeling and renovation. Many people are fortunate to have interest rates in the 2s, 3s, and 4% ranges, and for them to sell and buy a different home just doesn't make sense. If you like your home but no longer love it, you should consider remodeling your home using a HELOC or a home equity loan. This option can make you love your home again, and you get to keep the interest rate on your current loan. Even if you don't have a lot of equity, we have a loan option that will loan you the funds based on the value after the remodel.
Lastly, if you're waiting for mortgage rates to drop, you may want to reconsider waiting. The experts have been wrong about rates for the last 4 years, and there's no reason to think that they will suddenly be right moving forward. There are a lot of unknowns heading into 2025, and you could end up waiting far longer than you anticipated.
In closing, we are super optimistic about 2025. Even if rates don't drop, we don't think that they will rise much either. Property values will continue to increase for those that already own homes, but increased inventory should slow down the rate of those increases for people that are looking to buy. Whether you want to buy, sell, refinance, or take out an equity line, we are here to help.
Please reach out and have an amazing 2025.
Cheers and Happy New Year.